Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from Conference USA, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Judicials offense takes the field for the first time today. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Finds his man. It's McGee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground. This defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to throw it. Got rid of it just in time.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion and keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Thompson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 2nd and short now after that completion. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. A run for the quarterback. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Motion from the back. Goes to the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He'll take it himself. Turning on the Jets. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Judicials are rolling down the field. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's made. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Give to the big fullback. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's caught. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the marker. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. So, late in the half, this is...
What are you talking about? I'm talking about packing. I have to pack my stuff. It's so late. I didn't realize that it was on top of me. I was just sitting down.
No, I did say something. I asked you, are you done? I did ask you if you were done packing.
Opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the option. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Judicials will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit time.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run.
Why are you walking like that? You put this on like you about to go to sleep.
Not a good job by this defense.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it.
Everything okay?
That's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Red pass, it's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the fullback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give them the football.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to get the corner. Can't get him to the ground. He is going nowhere. This defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's loose. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home. Feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Ole Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to it. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Be out there. Use your words.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete to the left. And he'll go out of bounds, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. He needed to turn that thing up, and he ran out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
The give to the tailback. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
No mystery on that play with the lead. We are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Ballmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's got it. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Memphis. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. Quick toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.